Hey guys, welcome back to the Revolution Dentistry podcast, where we help provide you with valuable information to help you grow. Today is going to be a little bit of a different episode because Cassidy and I are very excited to introduce a few opportunities that we have been working on behind the scenes to help you, whether you're an associate, break out of associateship and become a practice owner, or even if you're a practice owner, boost your practice profitability. Cassidy, do you mind kicking us off here to start?
Absolutely, Carter. I'll take it away from here. We're number one in all things practice ownership and implant dentistry. We want to encourage dentists to keep the dental industry in their own hands. This whole podcast, the premise of the whole project is helping associate dentists by providing them the most incredible, lucrative offer in the entire industry. Now, we have a soft spot for associate dentists because we want to encourage them and show them the path to practice ownership. You know, I myself, obviously, I'm a dentist. I was an associate, now a practice owner. And, you know, Carter's family, they come from a long line of dentists who have been passionate in the same exact thing, helping dentists get into practice ownership. Revolution Dentistry, we're all about helping the industry stay in the hands of dentists and making sure that it's dentists who can keep the control and benefit the most out of whatever happens. What we have created is something called the First Time Practice Ownership Package. Now, it's really quite simple and extremely powerful. So for associates who are considering practice ownership and aren't just quite sure where to go or who to talk to or what resources they need to make that happen, we've created an offer exactly catered for you. What this entails is making sure that you have the support you need to find the ideal practice for you in whatever place that may be. Helping you find the ideal practice, we make sure that the proper terms are negotiated in your behalf. We hold your hand to make sure that the practice is evaluated properly. All of the things that you can imagine that go into finding the correct and ideal practice for you and providing you with all of the support that's needed to close on that practice. That's a part of our offer, is holding your hand so that that is not a question or a mystery any longer. In addition to all that support, we connect you with the best, highest end legal support, financial support, all of the underwriting and every single credentialing, insurance, all of these different components that go into purchasing your first practice. We help you understand how that looks from A to Z. Now, as a owner myself, having that support and having this process in place for someone like me, when I was going through that exact same system of trying to figure all this out, is incredibly, incredibly valuable. I can't stress it enough. Now, in addition to helping you find this ideal practice, in addition to providing you with all of the services necessary from legal, insurance, financial due diligence, everything to help you in negotiating with the broker, whoever we're talking with to help you with this practice, then to close on it, right? Now, that's only one piece of the puzzle. That's only one piece because now, great, we helped you. Now you have an incredible practice that you are now the owner of. We help you through the process of pre-qualification for financing, getting you connected with the appropriate lender, all these different components that go into it. Now, great. You are the owner of your very first practice. Congratulations. And it was a lot simpler of a process than if you had to do it all yourself. A lot of mistakes were avoided, you know, and you did it right the first time by going through the First Time Practice Ownership Package with Revolution Dentistry. Congratulations. Now what? Now you're this practice owner. Now you have, you know, the responsibility that comes along with making sure that this practice continues to be a success, right? Now, we don't just let go of your hand and walk away. we help you by stepping into that practice and partnering with you to manage it with you. Now, you are the 100% owner of this practice. Don't make a mistake. However, we have strategic and incredible practice management services that we partner with you on to make sure that your practice isn't just now handed into your hands and you're like, okay, what do I do with this now? I remember when I first became a practice owner fearing, oh my gosh, if I had to do this alone, I would probably run it into the ground. I was terrified of the prospect of wearing all of those different hats and making a mistake. Now, what's so powerful is by partnering with you and helping you by coming into this practice, we can help manage it comprehensively. So we're taking all of those hats off of your head: the marketing, payroll, hiring, firing, HR, IT, procurement, credentialing, all of these different things that a lot of associates don't even know that exist or to think about. It's taken care of for you. Okay. Our team comes into the practice on the day that we close or that you close, and we talk with the staff. We train the dentist who's selling what to tell the staff ahead of time to make sure that it's lined up perfectly for you so that the transition is ideal, to retain the staff and the team members in the practice so that they don't feel afraid when you come in, or so that they don't walk away. The transition component and the training that we offer for this package, it's incredible. It is game changing. Imagine walking into a practice that you just recently bought and the dentist who sold says, "Deuces, see ya, I'm gone," doesn't really tee it up for you properly. You've heard horror stories. Team members will leave. Staff are like, okay, I'm out of here. This is not what I signed up for. Now, we have the processes in place to make sure that that doesn't happen to you. And we have all of the proper integration systems to make sure that it all runs smoothly for you, that any systems or softwares that need to be transferred or converted, you know exactly how to do it. Now, I can't stress this enough. If this is resonating at all with you as an associate, I can't stress enough to look into the first-time practice ownership package on revolutiondentistry.com. Now, this is only one component of this offer that we have. As you can tell, it's very comprehensive and it helps dentists get into practice ownership. Okay? Not only are we helping you find the practice and sourcing it for you, not only are we presenting you with different offers for practices and seeing which one fits you best, not only are we negotiating and helping make sure that you got the most valuable and favorable terms, we're helping you get pre-qualified for the financing. We're determining how strong of a potential borrower you are. We are also providing you with all of the best in the nation: legal support, financial underwriting support, you name it. We're providing you with incredible and all the necessary insurances and credentialing to be able to purchase a dental practice. And with all of that being said, you are now closing on a practice, but it doesn't stop there. And I'm just recapping. We help you manage this practice so that you know exactly the best ways to manage a practice and you're not left alone. We hold your hand and we help every step of the way to make sure that you are an owner of a successful dental practice, and we're partners in this practice, okay? So with all of that being said, there is more to this offer. There is an additional piece. Now, this, I will encourage you guys to go onto revolutiondentistrygroup.com to go see, because I don't want to get into too many details to spoil it. I want you to go see for yourself. Now, I'm just going to give you a little teaser. It involves something called a revolutionary implant center. Now, you're like, what in the world is a revolutionary implant center? for free at no expense to you when you partner with us on this first-time practice ownership package. We go in, not only help you with the complete transition of ownership and the integration and commencing your practice ownership journey, we tack on a revolutionary implant center onto that practice, and that makes it so that your practice now has a fully functional All-On-X and implant center that is offering All-On-X and single implants to your patient base. Now you're saying, okay, well, I don't know how to do All-On-X. Why would I want to take on something that I don't know how to do? That's okay. The beauty of a revolutionary implant center is that it's all taken care of on your behalf. If you don't know how to do All-On-X or even don't know how to do implants, it's okay. We provide you guys the surgeon, the staff required to do all of this treatment in this practice of yours. Now, you're wondering, why would you do something like that? It's because the revenue that an implant center creates in a practice is staggering. Now, go on to revolutiondentistry.com to see exactly what these revenue projections would be by adding on a free revolutionary implant center to your practice. Now you're saying, would that, affect my liability if someone else is coming into my office and doing all these surgeries and helping my practice make more money? No, it does not. And that can be explained as to how that would work. But no liability, okay, in addition to having the revolutionary implant center tacked onto your practice. Now you're saying, okay, but what if I want to learn how to do the All-On-X and eventually just do it myself in my own practice? Great. We have institutes across the country where you can go and get trained how to do these cases yourself so that you can keep that revenue by doing it yourself. You don't have to continue to rely on a surgeon coming in and helping do these cases. So that is a brief, summary of what this offer includes and why we firmly believe that this is the most powerful offer made to associates in the history of dentistry. Now, we wanted to make it this way. We've worked tirelessly and have partnered and have made strategic partnerships with the right people to provide this type of service and opportunity to dentists across the industry, across the country. Now, with you guys taking advantage of this, you can contribute not only to your own career success, but also to helping maintain and make sure that the industry stays in the hands of dentists because you are the practice owner, okay? Now, with that being said, there are a couple of other offers on our website that are catered towards existing practice owners and dentists who are already experienced in All-On-X surgery, okay? Now, just to briefly cover those as well, if you are a dentist of an existing practice and you want your own implant center bolted onto your existing practice, because you heard me talk about revolutionary implant centers and you're like, what the heck? I would love that for my practice. So you're not left out. Go to our website and go to our services tab. And on there, you'll see implant center bolt on, which is exactly, and it will lay out exactly how it would work for a dentist who already owns a practice and is wondering, how do I add All-On-X services to my practice where I don't have to do it myself? Someone else comes in and I just get a percentage of the profits or of the revenue. So go onto our website, Revolutionary Dentistry Group, revolutiondentistry.com. And one other thing, like I mentioned, if you're a surgeon who already does a lot of All-On-X, right, and you're wanting to expand your influence, we have an opportunity for you as well, where go onto our services page and you'll find an All-On-X surgeon partnership opportunity where we partner with dentists who are experienced and confident in All-On-X to then have part equity in each of these implant centers near them. So go onto our website, and there you will find the details of everything that I mentioned. Fill out the form, click submit, and a member of our team will be with you very shortly regarding whichever opportunity it was that you were interested in. Now, that's a lot to take in. Those 3 offers are unlike any you've ever heard. And you're wondering, oh my gosh, okay, what did I just listen to? What did I just hear? This is a revolution, you guys. A revolution of the dental industry. We are revolutionizing it. We don't want things to continue going down the same path. We want to put dentistry back into the hands of dentists and give dentists opportunities of a lifetime that will help them in their careers find incredible success. Now, as you guys know, that's something that we've been preaching on Revolution Dentistry podcast for a long time. And now that you guys know our message and our goal for the industry, hopefully we can all have more alignment and you can see how we can work together to make this industry and this profession of ours even better than it has ever been. Now, with that being said, I know that I hogged the mic a ton, Carter. Is there anything that you'd like to add in addition before we sign off?
That was an excellent rundown. And for those of you who don't know, Dr. Casty Reeder bought his first practice, so he knows what it's like and how complicated it can be buying your first practice. So he really put a lot of time and effort creating this opportunity to be very beneficial to you guys with minimal headaches. So I think you guys are going to really love it.
So you guys, you know the drill. We're here every single week. We'll continue to provide you guys incredible knowledge through our interviews with All on X experts and practice ownership experts. We're the #1 place in all things practice ownership and All on X and implant dentistry. And we will see you guys next time.